'Cause that's the way things happen on the Polar Depress.
All aboard!
Joe.
Next stop, North Pole here.
Oh, I have a feeling that stop's not going to come soon enough.
Well, we opened the advent calendar today and we found arrival at the North Pole and also some Northern Lights and a song. We don't have to get into the song.
And so much confusion because we saw the train as it was barreling out of control. We saw how many cars were on this train.
Yes.
We just stepped off the car of Misfit Toys that was directly connected to the engine.
Yes.
And immediately next to that now is the car that has all the kids. So does that mean that all of the servers and the hot chocolate are all within the toy car?
Ooh, just hidden behind the marionettes?
Because immediately behind the car with the kids is the caboose that holds the lonely boy.
It's the opposite of a TARDIS. It's actually smaller on the inside.
I'm just all baffling. And it's not even seems like it's editing choices. It just seems like they did not care.
Yeah, it just, child re-enters train. Next shot, child entering the main character car. Then the caboose.
The magic of the Polar Express is a lack of attention and concern to anything.
I think the magic is never having to look for your seat. Are there bathrooms on the Polar Express? Don't worry about it. Just pee in the snow.
Well, we'll ask the know-it-all. The know-it-all kid will know. These trains were never made with bathrooms.
Back in the old days, they didn't have to pee.
They used to go in their hats. They used to wear pooping hats.
You didn't keep your hot chocolate cup. I've been pooping in it.
What do you think the hot chocolate is?
It's a laxative. There's no bathrooms on the North Pole because the elves don't eat.
I think this whole movie is a laxative.
I hate how quickly I snapped into the know-it-all boy voice. I didn't know that lived in me.
And now you'll never forget. So happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you. You found your Christmas spirit. I
guess so, and I'm haunted now by that spirit. It's more of a demonic possession kind of thing.
It is not something you ever want to know is inside you.
Well, actually, Tom Hanks had a line in this scene that is from the original book. You want to hear it?
Yes. But I already know it.
But what am I?
So are you.
It was now that I know it's from the book, it's a little shoehorned in, I would say, but Tom Hanks said something like, "Look at those lights, like a strange ocean liner sailing on a frozen sea. There is the North Pole." That's verbatim from the book, and he even takes the pause. "There," said the conductor, "is the North Pole."
So you think that was like a line that Hanks was really got in there because he loved it so much in reading it?
Mm-hmm. I get the feeling, it seems like the kind of thing like they would have saved that for like the last shot of mocap production. Like, there is the North Pole. And that's a wrap on Hanks. Woo!
We did it, everybody. We reached the end.
We reached the North Pole.
Where are my typewriters?
We didn't. Ding! That's instead of a slate, they just hold up a typewriter and Tom Hanks
carriage
returns it. Tick! Action!
With a typewriter inside you all along.
A different typewriter for every scene. Every page.
I mean, this seems like it is a very magical, very slight book.
I mean, it is. And I mean, the areas that are derivative from the book, I think they did well. Like this little snaky sort of brick bridge up to the North Pole looks like it does in the book. But again, the roller coaster sequence, I don't know. How many Christmas movies can you think of that have a roller coaster sequence?
Temple of Doom.
Is Temple of Doom a Christmas movie?
We don't know what time of year it is. Oh, you know what? There's snow in it.
Yeah, there you go.
Because they drop onto the snow-covered mountains at the beginning. That counts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
On Her Majesty's Secret Service passes that same test, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brazil's a Christmas movie. I'm thinking about other Christmas movies that are not this Christmas movie. That's not the project.
And are somehow more joyful than the Polar Express.
More colorful, for sure.
Yes, even Brazil is more colorful than the Polar Express.
I appreciate that they've not given poor lonely boy much dialogue at all, but he got a whole ass song.
And now I just realized who he looks like. He looks like the youngest child, Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. Have you
Yes,
seen
he
Malcolm? Yes,
does.
he's Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle.
Same haircut and everything.
And Malcolm in the Middle would have been a show that had been on and known at the time they were making this.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's not credited as that boy, is he?
no, he is not. He did not play Lonely
They
Boy.
stole his likeness, though. Clearly.
And he has three different actors. Peter
Who, Lonely
Scolari
Boy?
is mocap.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm 4 different actors. Then you have his talking voice, which is Jimmy Bennett. Matthew Hall is the singing voice. And then you have an additional mocap actor, Hayden McFarland.
Who was the boy with the long arms that was running after the train, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who had previously been seen as one of the wheelers in Return to Oz.
Good Lord. That's a CV. Wait, so the singing voice of Lonely Boy was a different boy?
Yes.
Something I wondered during the song was, so like my mom, she was a grade school music teacher for like most of my growing up years. And she was really sensitive to like, if you're going to ask a kid to sing a song, put it in a key that a kid can sing. And this song was not one of those songs. They gave a little Malcolm in the Middle boy notes that that he could not hit. And I'm like, couldn't they at some point could just pick it up a little? Kids can sing high, pick it up a couple steps.
No, I think they wanted to preserve the somber nature of Lonely Boy by making him sing sad too.
He never comes around. Like he just kind of couldn't get there. It's almost like just another, like, of all the details that this movie has kind of glossed over, that was somehow the one that really boiled my blood. I don't know why. So finally, I got there.
Do you think that he still performs that song to this day, Matthew Hall?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, I imagine him in a cabaret setting, leaning on the piano. I'm sure. Surely his voice has dropped to that note by now.
Like, what's the name of that sort of cabaret club performances? Like, was it West 54th or whatever the Broadway cabaret shows that they do?
I've seen on YouTube, but I do not know the name. I know what you're talking about, though.
Yes. Yeah. It seems like he'd have a little intimate performance, like the song I did from Polar Express.
Takes off a big winter coat and is wearing the nightshirt and like Wellingtons underneath. You may remember me from the Polar Express.
This one goes out to all the believers.
Cotter pin drop silence, says he.
All the believers and the sad, lonely boys.
And now we're passing into the Arctic Circle. Clang, 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 clang on the piano.
Turns out I'm dead. Oh, it doesn't turn out that way, is it? Oh no, I don't know. I don't remember the movie. Is a lonely boy to win? We're not building towards that, are we? That somehow
no, I don't
died
think
before he got on the train.
I don't think anybody dies, but it kind of begs the question of: is anybody alive, or is this purgatory? You know?
I mean, they're there with the know-it-all kids, so I think it's purgatory.
It really does feel like, Conductor Hanks is shepherding these kids over the river Styx, and they're going to have to. And Santa's mask will drop, and actually, it's Hades, and they're in hell.
And he's paid in chads.
Yeah, but then young John Hodgman will fight his way out,
and bring the ghost hobo with him.
That's right.
In fact, he's only there to exact vengeance for
he hears a hurdy-gurdy on the wind.
The unnecessary death.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Hurdy-Gurdy on the Wind is a great album title.
That's my favorite Christopher Guest movie.
What else happened in this segment? We had basically it's the Lonely Boy song and the Polar Lights. We finally get to the Arctic Circle. We
cross into the Arctic Circle, and then we jump into more kids singing the sort of teeth chattering, like the Polar Express, like all the hot chocolate nerves come back in. The sugar hits their blood system, and
was that like a hymnal? Was the sheet music that was in the car where they found the song? Like, this is not a common song they're all singing.
They were singing it when Hodgman Boy boarded, when little Toto.
Was it taught to them?
Where would they have learned it? Yeah, did they sing it in church? Did they sing it at mass?
Yeah, is this within the Polar Express world? Is this a common song that you sing on a train at the holiday time?
You sing it as you're, well, No, because Lil Toto had to be told by the conductor what the train was and where it was going. So it just maybe just when you enter the car, it just osmotically pops into your brain like you've always known it.
So this is actively affecting the brains of these children.
It's kind of a Havana syndrome thing. Yeah, just suddenly you know the song and you don't remember why.
I mean, we didn't get a segment of like the hot chocolatiers coming out and teaching them.
No, where are the hot chocolatiers?
I
In our
guess
hour
they
of
turned
need.
back into maybe they're the toys that were abandoned. Maybe they're repurposed into hot chocolatiers.
Maybe they're the wolves. The Twilight style. They turned into wolves and ran back into the hills.
And the eagle.
And the eagle. Yeah, the dudes that are dressed like butlers. Those are the eagles.
Oh yeah, maybe Smokey and Steamer are the ones that turned into the mama bird and the baby bird.
Well, which of the two horked out, like swallowed up and horked out the ticket then?
Oh, I would think that's got to be the beardy bird, right?
The beard one, yeah.
Yeah.
Baldy Bald is feeding Beardy Bird for sure.
And the one person, the engineer, whatever he is, was bald. So that's why it's a bald eagle.
Oh my God. There's deeper canon than I thought. Damn, Polar Express.
Okay, well, we're going to leave it there.
Yeah, so, go out on a high note.
See you all tomorrow.
Maybe it'll make sense tomorrow. Choo-choo.
On the Polar Express. That song's awful.
'Cause that's the way things happen on the Polar Depress.